Hey guys, welcome to the review show. My name's Austin. Fantastic Beasts: Secrets of Dumbledore is the third film in the Fantastic Beasts franchise, and in this movie, Grindelwald gathered his people together, and now he is trying to win this election to be able to take control of the magic world, the Wizarding world, and then bring war onto the Muggles. And our Fantastic Beasts heroes have to stop him along with Dumbledore. This is kind of like a special review because my very first movie review I've done on the channel was Fantastic Beasts: Crimes of Grindelwald, and so I was like, all right, this is like a a really important review. I was planning on to do like Harry Potter series, didn't get around to doing that.
So this review is somewhat special, but at the same time, I didn't enjoy Crimes of Grindelwald. I gave it like a D plus. I found so many problems with it, but I love the first Fantastic Beasts movie. I love the Harry Potter movies, besides maybe one or two, Order of the Phoenix and Harry Potter Deathly Hallows Part 1.
But I was still excited for this movie because the trailers were like really good. I love Jude Law as Dumbledore. I think he's a perfect young Dumbledore. I love the Fantastic Beasts characters. Newt, that was played by Eddie. I forget his last name. Jacob played by, oh no, Jacob played by Dan Fogler. And next we had Tina played by Kathleen. I probably said her name wrong. But yeah, she was hardly even in the movie. They cut out a bunch of characters and recast a bunch of characters because I don't know why Tina was in the movie. Possible world war is about to go down. She has to go to. I mean, sure, I guess. And and her sister turned to and joined Grindelwald. Yeah. I guess she has no problem going to work then. I guess. I would assume, as a person and as a human being, I would be along on this journey to convince my sister to come back. But no, you do you, Tina. J.K. Rowling, you know how to write a fucking story. So yeah, if you didn't see my tweet on Twitter, I said I almost fell asleep during this movie, and I saw this at 2:00 p.m. and it ended at 4:40. That doesn't say anything good. What happened in this movie? Absolutely nothing. However, the first movie ended. We're back at the same point again in this movie at way that this ended. It made the second movie was so pointless, and meaning this movie was pointless. I don't get it. I literally don't get it, because everything that, like, the big cliffhangers at the end of the first movie, like they were like big cliffhangers, get all resolved in this movie. Excuse me, what? Like, huh? And you have 2 more movies coming after this one? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? I don't get it. It's frustrating. All right. But either way, even if it resolved like that, and it was like, okay, all right, we're getting 2 more movies. We'll see how they do it. The characters suck. I like Jude Law's Dumbledore. He's probably the best part, and like his subplot with Grindelwald is pretty cool. I was like, all right, this is nice. And the Fantastic Beasts characters are there, and they're still good. Like, Jacob's like easily the best part of this whole entire franchise, even though that he doesn't need to be in it, and also pointless. They just stand there and do nothing, especially the new characters. Like, literally, there's no characterization, there's no character development. Literally, the first very scene that we meet our new characters, it's just exposition dump on every single character that who they are. Literally, one character is like, I've been in such and such for 7 years, and I was like, oh, what about you? Oh yeah, I'm Jacob, and I own a bakery shop. I make cakes. I make. I mean, why are we having all this such a why? Who? J.K. Rowling? Why? You clearly don't know how to write a script. You clearly don't know how to write a screenplay. You don't need it. do it like that. Like it's fine. It's fine like every once in a while, but not literally at the beginning of the movie and actually like literally going line on line of who of each character. It's ridiculous. It's terrible dialogue and terrible writing, and you just don't care because that's literally all the exposition that you get throughout this whole entire movie of your characters. Like for example, Grindelwald. Yeah, he just wants to rig an election, run the Magic world so he can be in control. First of all, I don't know how he gets part of this re-election or election when he's a highly dangerous, wanted criminal throughout the whole entire Wizarding world, especially from the last movie when he escaped and caused chaos. I would assume that he would be arrested on the spot whenever he's seen, but no, the Wizarding world people are just fucking dumbasses. Apparently, they're just idiots. But fine. Oh yeah, but okay, Matt Mikkelsen's as Grindelwald. In the first movie, in the second movie where you see Johnny Depp, I mean, Johnny Depp doesn't bring anything to Grindelwald. I mean, like, yeah, it's cool that I see him in the Wizarding world, and he's a great actor and all that. Sucks what he's going through, but it's just like, really, like anyone can play this character, and so, but now where we have 3 different versions of these people that play the character, it's like, okay, well, I guess I could choose who is the best option from who's played them, and Johnny Depp is easily the best one because Matt Mikkelsen brings like this, scary performance to the character, yes, for sure, but he just stands around and does nothing throughout the whole entire movie, literally nothing besides maybe doing a ritual once or twice, and maybe throwing Ezra Miller against the wall with water, but really he doesn't really do anything else. He doesn't actually really bring anything. I just find it funny that they will recast Johnny Depp but not Ezra Miller, though. That's like the biggest. That's the biggest thing I take away. You take a guy that choke slams a woman, and the next, gets on stage. Well, okay, this was filmed all done before that, but either way, he, went up on stage recently and assaulted a guy and all that stuff and got arrested again. But I just find it funny that you would recast Johnny Depp for a guy that's being framed for abusing his wife, and when he really isn't, and when people say that no, that's not Johnny Depp, he's literally a nice guy. I guess you just I don't know. It's stupid. It's honestly stupid, but Matt Mikkelsen does good with the stuff he's given. I usually like him. I usually do like him, and he's fine in this. But it's the writing, it's the screenplay, it's awful, and it's very dark and gray. Like the movie this is Harry Potter, the most like wizarding and brightest like universe ever, and it's just plain and black and gray. It's ugly to look at. This is definitely not a movie for kids, for sure, as well. Like the first Fantastic Beasts movie, it was more open to kids, and next it was, kind of hinting at the Harry Potter stuff for the fans, Harry Potter fans and the adults and all of that. And next, in the last movie, we had 2 babies murdered, and here the movie starts out literally with Bambi's dying. So the fight scenes were pretty cool. I mean, like the special effects and everything was pretty cool, but there was just so much pointless stuff throughout this whole entire movie. They give Jacob a wand when he doesn't know anything about magic. And he tries to assassinate Grindelwald, not even knowing how to use the wand. And he's like, "What are you gonna like?" I don't like. He does it, but he fails at it, of course. But either way, that should come to his mouth. Like, you hardly know anything. Which, speaking of spells, I feel like they create random spells throughout this whole entire movie. I'm like, is this from the book, or did I miss this spell in the Harry Potter movies? Like, I don't know any of these spells. Like, and whenever a chance that the bad guys have the chance to kill our heroes, they just knock them out with they stupefy them, or however you say it. And like for one scene, like Newt gets paralyzed and he falls to the ground. but they don't kill him. Like, he just gets back up 10 seconds later and like stops everyone. It's like, how fucking stupid are you? Like, WB is waiting to see how well this one does before they start working on the next one. But from the looks of it, it's making money, so they're gonna make another one, and I don't know how. Where are you gonna take this? You crammed. You're supposed to make 5 movies, right? You basically just crammed 5 movies into 3. That's what you just did. Like, that's what you literally did, and you did, but you still did nothing with the characters. You did absolutely zero, nothing. What else can I say without spoiling things? I'm going to give Fantastic Beasts Secrets of Dumbledore a D-. Now, I would give this an F. I would. But the performance from the actors were really good. I can at least watch them. But I'm never going to watch this again. But if I was forced to, at least I'd be like, all right, I guess I can see them. Jude Law, great actor. He's a great young Professor Dumbledore. The gay stuff, the one thing I forgot to mention, the gay stuff between him and Grindelwald is pretty good. I mean, like, I don't know how he fell in love with Johnny Depp's version, but you know, Matt Mickelson's version is a lot a better look. I wasn't going into this movie like expecting that much, but I was expecting it to be like a lot better than the second one, and I would rather watch the second one more over this. But they're basically at the same level, and it's not really saying that much. It's just sad. I mean, like, I'm not a huge Harry Potter like fan, but I grew up watching the Harry Potter movies. I went to theaters and saw Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2. I saw it from basically the beginning to the end, and being here, it's just like, just stop, because I don't want to be part of this wizarding world. They suck. They're idiots and they're assholes. Like Jacob gets blatantly basically murdered, like he's like paralyzed and a spell is like killing him, and they're like, that sucks, man. that really sucks, and they just don't do anything about it. I don't. Hey guys, thank you for watching. Let me know what you guys thought about Fantastic Beasts Secrets of Dumbledore down below in the comments below. We'll have a conversation, we'll talk, discuss, but anyway, thank you for watching, and like always, I'll see you guys in the next review. Bye guys.